Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back.
This right here is the brand new OPPO Find X9S Pro, and it's just about to launch. First, take a look at the front. Wow, that looks stunning. The lock screen animation on this generation feels super refined and smooth. It honestly gives a very premium vibe. Now, even though the phone isn't officially out yet, the launch is set for April 21st. We managed to get early access, and a full detailed review you will be dropping on the same day, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. As you can see, we've got two units with us. One thing I noticed right away is the packaging. It's different this time. The previous version had more of a gray tone, but now they've gone with a silver finish. On the back, that signature green quick release port is still there. And on the side, you'll spot the familiar Hasselblad branding. What's interesting is that this generation feels a bit more compact. The unit I'm holding here is the white variant, officially called Freedom White. But honestly, it's not just plain white. It has this subtle mix of a slightly muted purple tone, almost like vanilla ice cream. It looks clean, elegant, and really fresh. I actually like it a lot because it's super easy to pair with different phone cases, making it quite versatile. Moving to the back, you get this velvet glass finish. I've seen this before, and it has a very smooth frosted texture that feels premium in hand. And don't worry, it doesn't attract fingerprints easily, which is always a plus. OPPO has really nailed the texture here. Now here's something funny. After I finished shooting, I took the phone outside and suddenly the color looked completely different. It turned into a cooler white tone under natural light, and that's when it clicked. Freedom White really lives up to its name. It kind of adapts depending on the lighting. Apart from that, we also have the native titanium version, and wow, these two look totally different. The white one feels calm and elegant, while the titanium version gives off a more bold, exploratory vibe, more serious and composed. The titanium shade itself has a slight coffee tint to it with a bit of a reddish tone overall. I even have a titanium watch here, so let's put them side by side for a quick comparison. All right, now let's talk about the camera module. For this, we need to bring in the Find X9 and the Find X9 Pro for reference. Right away, you'll notice that the camera layout is quite similar to the Find X9 Pro, but this time, the camera system actually goes beyond the Pro. You're getting two 200 megapixel sensors along with a second generation single lens system and a fourth generation imaging setup. It's quite different from what we've seen before with Hasselblad. It feels more minimal and cleaner compared to the previous design. Let's take a closer look at it. Honestly, the previous generation design reminded some people of, well, Heidi Lau. But this time, it kind of looks like a bold 200 MP statement on the back. Not sure if I'm allowed to say that. But if you're hearing this, then I guess it made the cut. If not, well, maybe OPPO didn't like that comparison too much. Another major upgrade this time is the integrated cold carved glass right beneath the entire camera module. Did you catch that? It's super clear and transparent, which gives it a really premium high-end look. Over here is the flash, and right next to it, you'll notice the branding, LUMO Camera. Now let me explain something interesting. This small 4 design is actually pretty smart. Why? Because if you check it from the side, even though the camera hardware inside is quite powerful, the overall camera bump is still very minimal. It barely sticks out, which is impressive. Looking at the frame, the phone measures just 8.4 millimeters in thickness and comes with a matte metal finish. The buttons, both power and volume, feel solid with no wobble at all. That's something you can consistently expect from OPPO's build quality. And right here, as most of you already know, is the dedicated AI button. Now, let's move to the front and wake up the display. Actually, hold on. Take a closer look at this first. The bezels are incredibly slim, just 1.1 millimeters, and all 4 sides are evenly balanced. The front looks really clean and symmetrical, doesn't it? This time, we're not just showing you the display, we're also giving you a look at the ColorOS 16 Gold label system and its lock screen island feature. Let's start here. This is the music playback interface. When I swipe down, it transitions smoothly into this view. Tap it once, and I'm inside the music player. From here, I can quickly switch between lyrics and album art. I can also jump to the next track instantly. And if I tap here, I can change the playback device and adjust the volume on the fly. It's all very quick and convenient. Now, beyond music, let's check navigation. Tap here, and you get a full screen view. I can switch to the overview and then back again. You can even see traffic lights displayed here. Tap back once more, and it returns to the music interface. And just look at that animation. It's really smooth and polished. They also mentioned it can show a timer. I swipe down again, and it appears right here. Now if I swipe everything back up, it returns to the original lock screen. Going further down, take a look. When I swipe, the flashlight and camera icons subtly move aside. On this screen, I can swipe left and right to switch quickly between different panels. And did you notice that snapping animation when switching? That little detail feels really satisfying. Now when I tap back into the music interface, I can still swipe left and right, and that same smooth animation follows through. Tap, switch, tap again. It all feels incredibly fluid and elegant. You gotta admit, OPPO really knows how to refine these small details. And honestly, this lock screen can do even more, but that's all they've allowed us to share for now. You'll have to wait a bit longer to see everything. So after checking out the design, what do you think? How would you rate it? If you've got any questions about this phone, drop them in the comments. I'll be covering everything in detail in the full review video soon. Catch you in the next one.